starting with you guys today by telling you about our favorite things in News to You.
Yep.
And ULS and all the other solutions.
Yeah. So if you're new here, Rebecca and I do have the same birthday.
We do. We're twinsies.
Birthday twins. And so we like to give you a nice video in celebration of our wonderful day. And so we're excited to share with you some of our favorite things. If you're a new user, maybe these are things you don't know about. But if you're a seasoned user, maybe these are things you forgot about.
Or you just kind of missed the update on it because you've been set in what you do with ULS and News to You and all the other solutions. So you kind of missed, oh wait, this has changed. So here to show you those great things.
Okay, so here we go.
First up is the courses. So we're in Unique. We're in, right here, under courses. And if you haven't heard yet, the phonics courses are here. They are great. I think that they're almost all here. We're missing one last final one, but these are a really great instructional tool. And what I love the most about these courses, you do phonics course 1, right? You start phonics course 2 by reviewing 1. So it's constantly going back to the things that your students have hopefully already mastered, but still need to continue to refresh on them. Love the phonics courses, love the little faces. It's realistic, they're real life pictures. It's meaningful instruction.
Yes. Don't forget there's also some math, science, and social studies courses as well. So my next favorite thing is going to be News to You, and specifically breaking news. So News to You, I think, is my favorite solution. It's just always there when you need it, right? And so what I love about breaking news is maybe I have scheduled a time when we do the weekly newspaper and those activities, but then maybe something happens in my schedule, I have a little bit of downtime, or maybe the article for the week wasn't really up our alley, we weren't that interested. I can always come over to this breaking news and I can find something new here. So you can see there are tons of options, and this is just for world news. There's also sports news and entertainment news. So lots of options. Don't forget that they're there. It's not something that takes a lot of planning or a lot of, thinking ahead. You can just pull it up and go.
And there's always comprehension activities that go along with it. So if you're getting to the end of the quarter and you just need a couple extra reading grades, easy enough.
Easy peasy.
All right, the next thing. So when I was in the classroom, there was the My Plan under the Unique, and I struggled with it.
Yeah.
It was hard, it was clunky, I had so many kids. We really didn't use our student profile accounts that much, but the new thing that ULS is adding, it's not under ULS just anymore, but it's under the My Account, is the planner. The planner is your one-stop shop for all of the solutions all together. So you can go ahead and set it for exactly what you need and then run with it. And so if we want to bounce back and forth between ULS and News to You and L3 Skills, we can schedule our day that way. We can also build classes and just assign work specifically within their classes. If we need to add in, a social story for how to use our math kits, we could just put it in here so that it'll automatically be there real quick when we need it. So we don't have to keep thumbing through the hamburger to this, to that, to that. It's just all right here. So
and I know
love that.
Some teachers have multiple tabs open because they're trying to shift back and forth between the L3 skills, the unique lessons, and this lets you do that all right from one landing spot.
Yeah, it's super easy. So once you set it up, it's ready to go.
All right. My next favorite thing is going to be all of the positivity pre-made behavior strategies. And I feel, Rebecca, these sometimes get looked over a little bit. When we talk about positivity, a lot of people think of kind of that in the moment, it's up on the screen type of thing. But don't forget that these solutions, these pre-made solutions, are all here for you. You can customize them or you can use them just like they are. But so much stuff in here. It is a treasure trove of great resources for you.
And they keep adding things and adding things and adding things. They've added so many social narratives that for everything, for the math kit, like I was saying, for being a good sport. There's so many things that they've added in here and continue to add on. And if you have an idea, don't forget that little help, well, not for here, but that little help feature at the very bottom, throw your idea in there. I'm sure that they'll add it.
And one thing that is kind of cool is, you'll see here's biting, automatic sensory function, biting, escape function, biting to obtain function. So even if you have some of those more involved cases, there's still stuff for you here. So don't forget about it.
And then our last favorite thing I mean, you guys know that I love symbol sticks. Every time, I've got to have a symbol stick. It helps
We know.
frame me, feel organized. I've made a ton of file folders this year, and what I love is that I used to have to make one page, save it, open up the tab, make another page. It was constant, like like it was too much for me to come up with words for. This year, they've added where you can have multiple pages in one file. And so all you have to do is add this little button right here. You can do a blank page, you can do a blank template, you can also do an existing board. So some of those where I've had like multiple pages saved, I can now consolidate those together so that they're all together in this one place. So I made this great file folding sorting activity, and then I wanted to make a ton of visuals to go with it. So the teacher didn't have to think about, okay, well, you know, do we know only these 3 blue things or do we know all the blue things, right? So I made a whole page of just yellow and a whole page of just blue and a whole page of just red so that she could every couple days swap them out for some different visuals that are same skill but different content to look at. Because we know some of our kids, they're gonna know that that's a yellow sock because they've just seen that yellow sock and matched it to yellow. But do they know that all of these things are yellow? If they do, then they probably actually mastered that.
So helps you plan for generalization.
Absolutely. And save time because this was much faster than having to go into those individual tabs and troubleshoot all of that.
And now when you want to share it to your teacher, who is also a unique user under our license, you can do that easily, right?
Yep, I can absolutely. So I can go back into my boards that I have and I can just hit the little share button. And so if I come right here, come back, and I hit send, then it'll come up with all of the users in our district who have ULS accounts, and I can just share it to whoever needs that within our district. So a great feature, I love that as well. Saves everyone some time and some effort and gives that effective instruction to the kids faster.
Awesome. So we hope you enjoyed some of our favorite things about ULS.
And if you have your favorite things, why don't you leave us a comment? Tell us the things that we missed that maybe aren't our favorite things but are yours.
Yes. And once again, happy birthday, Rebecca.
Happy birthday, Allison!
Bye, guys.